you seen Lyor Cohen on Breakfast Club? On the next reaction, we'll react to that first before we listen to Kanye's thing.
So not to
'Cause it ties
confuse,
into this.
sure, but not to confuse the people that are listening. So the rationale they provide to these rap artists on why they want them to do this, to have their lyrics of their songs be kind of negative,
Mhm.
was they wanted to influence black people essentially, or those who listen to rap music, to commit crime to populate their prison system. And and even at the time when Crazy was saying that, I thought,
I knew you would watch that one. I sent you the whole thing.
yeah, when he said that, it was like, you know, that's a possibility, but I doubt that's the case. I think the deeper, which they didn't want to get into probably, and just simpler to say we just doing this to make money, right?
Yeah.
Is they wanted to influence culture in terms of putting people in positions that they can't take care of themselves, right? Because this just doesn't affect those that are going to prison and those who are making money off of it. It really affects and influences everybody that person's related to, right? In terms of children, spouse,
Yeah.
or partner,
Family
yeah,
unit.
which all gets back to control, right?
Well, it's a perfect segue, so we'll start our next video now because we don't have to speculate. Kanye West was on Drink Champs, which has been deleted, but there's clips online, so it's a minute and a half of him talking about certain people controlling the rap industry. And
Sure.
then Lyor Cohen is one of these guys. He's one of the original guys of Def Jam. He's responsible for Beastie Boys to all kinds of acts.
So before you
To
play
this day.
this, I know you were busy yesterday, but did you see Kanye West's interview on Alex
Yes.
Jones?
No, I didn't watch it, but I heard he made noise.
Oh, a lot of noise, like saying he
Yeah.
admired Adolf Hitler and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
So
someone can be manic,
I
but
don't
still
think
have
that's.
elements of truth.
I honestly don't think that's what's going on. So just following this whole, and I haven't followed it 100%, but from what I know, maybe there's some legitimacy to what he is saying, and he's just trying to piss off the people that are pissing him off.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I didn't watch it. I will, but this is like probably easier for people to understand. So before we get into his song "Close on Sunday," which is like related to your MC Hammer one of something, a blast to the more positive past
Okay.
of rap music. We're gonna get into the 1 minute 30-second clip of Kanye talking about people like Lyor without naming him. And so on my screen, you should be able to see
Yeah, you can
Lyor.
see. Yeah, you can see them both.
And let me hit play. It's only 1 minute 30.
All right.
This was the episode deleted from Drink Champs. So Kanye first, and then Lyor separate on a Breakfast Club.
So who is Lyor?
He's an exec. I told you he was in charge from the early days of rap till now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it.
All right, here we go.
I talked about the chakras. I talked about Rick Rubin. I talked about the 808.
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of.
I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
But being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote
that? Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
You don't think that's hypocritical though?
It's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take
pause this real quick. What's this guy's
Well, it's over.
Who's named
Oh, okay.
that?
What's this guy's full name?
Charlemagne the God?
No, the white dude that they're
Lyor
asking.
Cohen. Lyorcochen.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
want to tell people what
What-
you're doing, or
Sure. So he said to justify what he's doing, he's got a family to feed.
yes,
Like he's poor. And I thought as soon as he said that, I chuckled, I believe. It's like, yeah, there's no way in hell this guy's poor, right? So I Googled what he's worth, 150 million, right?
Yeah.
150 million. So it's bullshit what he's saying. Complete bullshit what he's saying.
exactly. So there is some truth, and Kanye can still be manic and still say crazy stuff. Like from what I heard, I didn't listen to the interview, but he said Hitler had a lot of good ideas.
You know, 10 years ago, I would have nodded my head and said, yeah, you're absolutely right. And I don't do that any longer at all. I've learned that the system will play you in such a way to make you seem whatever they want you to seem.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't necessarily believe anymore that he has a mental illness. I honestly don't.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I still tend to lean that way.
Well, he does come off that way. I agree. Right?
Yeah.
I like what he was doing on Alex Jones yesterday. It was very odd.
Yes.
But what if he's doing it for a reason? What if he's got
Yeah, maybe he's smarter than the rest of us and knows
exactly
how to get attention
and play the system?
So here's like his song now, from 3 years ago when he was trying to make a positive change back to music before he got canceled. Actually, he was starting to get criticized because maybe you can argue because he was making a change towards more wholesome music that the powers that be didn't like. And here's an example. And it was doing well. It wasn't like he put this out and it didn't do well.
Okay.
So here it is, closed on Sunday. This was before he got divorced from Kim Kardashian, which is a whole other story.
Yeah.
If you listen to what he's saying, like really analyze the lyrics, he's talking about what mainstream media and the culture is trying to do, particularly to black families.
Which they're destroying. I mean, there's absolute evidence of that.
But listen to what he says and what his response is to every line.
Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Hold the selfies. Put the gram away. Get your family. Y'all hold hands and pray. When you got daughters, always keep them safe. Watch out for vipers.
You hear that?
Yeah, keep your daughter safe.
Family, put the gram away, put Instagram away. Everything he's saying is what they don't want you to do.
Yeah, keep your daughter safe. There was something he said after that too.
Yeah, I rewinded a little bit. But this is when he started getting backlash.
Yeah.
Peace. Put the gram away. Get your family. Y'all hold hands and pray. When you got daughters, always keep them safe. Watch out for vipers.
Yeah.
Don't let them indoctrinate. Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. You're my number one. With the lemonade. Raise our sons. Train them in the faith. Through temptations. Make sure they're wide awake. Follow Jesus. Listen and obey. No more living for the culture. We nobody's slave. Stand up for my home. Even if I take this walk alone, I bow down to the King upon the throne. My life is his, I'm no longer my own. I pray to God that he'll strengthen my hand. They will think twice stepping onto my land. I draw
the sand. Try me and you will see that I ain't playing. Now, back up on my family, move your hands. I got my weapons in the spirit's land. I, Jezebel don't even stand a chance. Jezebel don't even stand a chance.
So yeah, that's when he started getting backlash because
Mm.
of stuff like that.
Very,
Jezebel don't even stand a chance.
gave me goosebumps. Very powerful song.
Oh yeah, and that was 3 years ago. So
Never heard it.
Makes you wonder, like, is he actually serious about this? Like, he even said, matter of fact, here, you want to go? Let's like, I have a
Wait,
30-second clip.
before. Well, let's comment on this song first, real quick.
Yeah, comment on it. I'll look for something
So,
to add to this.
so you know, it's so hard to decipher what's true and what's not these days. I mean, it really is. Even for somebody like myself, who, I mean, literally, I have half the time I'm working, I have something playing I'm half listening to. I mean, I'm very well informed on most topics in terms of society, culture, and politics, right?
Yeah.
And it's still hard for me to determine what's real and what's not. I mean, it really is. I got in an argument with my sister just the other day about, she was saying stuff, and I said, "Yeah, what's the proof of that?" Right? And she's conservative like I am, but I don't want to fall into the trap of just believing what my side's saying, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody's full of shit these days, and it's just so hard to determine what's real and what isn't. So I'm getting to my question, which is this: it's fairly well known that there's a beef between black people and Jewish people, right? That it's not a racist thing, right? And being Jew is not a race, right? Uh, Israeli's a race or a nationality, but Jewish is a religion, just like Christianity is not a race, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, the media refers to Jewish people as a race, right? So,
Yeah.
which is not correct, because Christians again aren't a race. But could it be? Is it possible that, because where this is all going is Jewish people are the ones that are promoting negative culture for black people? And
Well,
could those in power be, this is why we don't like Jewish people?
well,
I mean,
okay.
that's what Kanye is saying.
Yes,
In all
but
in
that's
all
also
of the,
where he probably goes too far because he's just including all Jewish people.
of
You know, and
course, there's always exceptions,
it's
and
a
I'm
segment. But what he's saying is all he's doing. If you really listen to what he's saying, all he's doing, because when people bring this up, like, "Well, Kanye, you can just throw all Jewish people into it." Then he says, "Well, you guys throw in all black people into it all the time, so why can't I do it for Jews? Now it's a problem." So that's his argument. I don't think he actually believes it.
yeah, I don't
He knows there's a
necessarily.
handful of powerful Jewish people running music in Hollywood and
So is that
entertainment.
true? Is that true?
That is true. Yeah.
That's factually true.
Yes.
Okay, and
But
if
doesn't
so,
mean they all conspire.
of
No.
course not. Of course
And
not.
he knows that too, but he even said as much
But
on interviews.
those that matter are those who have control over you. You
Yeah.
know, these lesser than Jewish people, and I don't mean in terms of human, I mean lesser than in terms of power. They don't matter.
Yes.
It's those who have reign over me that have power and
Yes.
determine the outcomes, right?
Do
So,
you know why he's doing this? Like, the more, 'cause I love Kanye. When he came out in '04, I was like a huge fan since he came out. He always moved differently, right? And
yeah, I don't follow rap enough to know, any of
yeah,
that, but I'll take your word.
one of the songs he made like in 2008 was called "Can't Tell Me Nothing." I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Actually, we probably reacted to it here. But one of the things he says there is, what I'm trying to say is, like, maybe he's not as crazy as people are saying, because in '08, right, I think he's on record, at least before he got canceled, the richest black person ever, according to him. It might be true.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
We could look it up. But either way, he made it to that level where this lyric here.
I think he's worth 800 million, and there's many black people I can think of that are worth more than that. But anyhow, go ahead.
Well, I'm just quoting him, but whatever. He has enough money. In 08, he made the song called Can't Tell Me Nothing. And he said in it, wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing, right? Right? So that now he's at the point where today he's living this. He's actually consistent with what he's been saying. Listen.
Wait till I get my money right. And you can't tell me nothing right. Excuse me, was you saying something?
You can't tell me nothing. But he said back then he was saying when I get my money right. Wait till I get my money right. I don't care what you're gonna say.
And then the leash
that's where he is right now.
And then the leash is off, essentially.
Yeah.
He's like a rabid dog now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be negative, but I mean, in essence, there's no control over him now.
No.
Whereas before, they had control by what's called golden collar or golden handcuffs. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, closed on Sundays. You're buying it?
Yeah, actually, I am. I like it.
You like that one? I had a feeling, man.
So, just FYI, Kanye, they said his net worth was 1.8 billion, but all of his sponsors and promoters have canceled on him. So, so now he's in just a few days, his worth has dropped to an estimated 400 million.
Yeah.
So from almost 2 to 400.
So you guys let us know what you think about all this.
Well,
I thought it was interesting based on the MC Hammer thing.
Mind you, I am not saying Kanye's right. I'm just saying I'm more open.
Oh, that's the furthest from what I'm saying to you.
Well, no, I'm saying in terms of his relationship with Jewish people, black people's relationship with Jewish people, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that's true. What I'm saying is 10 years ago, I wouldn't have believed any of this. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Now I'm open to it just because of how much nobody tells you the truth any longer. I mean, you're just clueless on what the truth is now.
What I'm saying is he's being consistent with who he always has been.
Sure.
And whether that's been a closet racist to now open racist is left for debate.
It's not a race. Jewish is not a race, right?
Right. But it's being used that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, again, just to make sure I'm clear, I'm not saying Kanye is right. I'm just saying I'm open to it, open to what he's talking about, to consider it.
Yeah. Well, like, subscribe, comment, share. Chris actually going to buy something. Go figure.
Yeah, the song gave me goosebumps.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.